Sydney Taylor up to now.
The 1-2 pitch, high and swung on and goes down for the second out of the inning. Nice little rising fastball there, got her chasing. So 0-1 to count to Mackenzie Baker, the first baseman. Baker's batting 143 in the season. 3 hits and 7 RBIs. Down on the count now 0-2. The 0-2 pitch, rising fastball again, gets her swinging. That's going to do it for the threat in the second. 1 run, 1 hit. Nobody left on base. We head to the top of the third. Birdville leading this one, 1-0. Yes, at the top of the third. Lady South leading off for Royals, followed by Hill and Davis. Hawks leading this one 1-0. First pitch for a strike. South to right field is batting 304. 14 hits, 1 double, and 5 RBIs. Puts it over to Burris, over to first for the first out of the inning. So Nestle Hill led off the first inning, actually the game, with a single and then got caught stealing. It's the second time. Takes that first pitch low for ball 1. Shadows have finally overtaken the field, so the sun shouldn't be above that 1-0 pitch is high for ball 2. We can take the sun for the first run for Birdville in the second inning. Cruz just couldn't see it and allowed Beecraft to score. 2-0 pitch outside. Top the corner for strike 1. Misses outside, 3-1. Sorry about the little camera shake here. I gotta take it straighten out for everybody. The 3-1 pitch, swung on to Headington. Dives for it, but can't come up with it. She's going to be on again with a leadoff single. Well, single, not leadoff. There's 1 out here in the inning. So that brings up Reese Davis, the shortstop for the Royals. She popped out to left field in her first at bat in the first inning. Trying to see if she can move Hill over. Get back on the scoreboard, puts the bunt down. Nice bunt down the first baseline. That's going to be foul. Try to come back and do it again. Down in the count, 0-1. Ramsey gets her sign. Bunts that one foul again. So 0-2 to Davis, 1 down. Hittrick on deck for the Royals to bat next here. And the 0-2 pitch, swung on again and fouled back to the right side. So 0-2 again. Staying alive is Reese Davis. Have to be swinging away now. And that's a Hill on first base. There's a 0-1-2 pitch. Has to be down low. Ball 1. Another nice night for softball. 61 degrees. A slight breeze blowing in from the outfield. That pitch is grounded over to Henningsen, and he can't come up with it. And everybody's safe. So the Royals are threatening here in the top of the third, down by 1. Andrea McKendrick. who popped out to center field in her first time up. And McKendrick batting .345, 424 slugging. She has 14 singles, 5 doubles, and 1 home run. And going for third base and throwing it out there, so we'll be tied up here. Hill will come around the score, over to third base, and in there is Davis on the throwing error. So Richland has knotted the game up at 1. One down here, still in the top of the third. Let's look at the tack on a few more runs. Davis at third, and that pitch misses down low for ball 2. Maddie McKay sits on deck for the Royals. 2-0 pitch. Outside. Looks like McKendrick would be taken here. Ramsey has been able to find the strike zone. Down in the count, 3-0 is Ramsey. And pitch down the pipe for strike 1. Sometimes it takes just finding that spot right there and then coming back to it a couple of times. 3-1 pitch. Swung on to the right side and a foul. Out of play, got short foul lines. The foul territory here at this park. So McKendrick in there now. Full count to her. Her last 2 strikes. And the 3-2 pitch down the pipe. Top is going to fall fair into right field. It's past Taylor. Kendrick will take second base easily. Ball took a weird hop down there in right field and got past Taylor. Davis will score. The Royals lead this one 2-1. McKay in there for the Royals. She singled in the second. To extend the Royals lead here as they lead 2-1. And her first pitch, high, rising fastball. Maddie versus Maddie here. And his pitch is high, ball 2. So Ramsey set with the 2-0 count. Down the final strike zone, that pitch down low, ball 3. Count at 3-0, Richland has got 2 runs here in the top of the third. They took a 2-1 lead. The 3-0 pitch is called a strike. Ramsey finds the strike zone.
Come on, man. 2 more right there.
They've done a good job working the count here. The 3-1 pitch. Just into the second base road over to first for the second out of the inning. Pitcher took third on the grounder to Missoula. So Alana Cruz comes in. Her first pitch is high and misses the strike zone.
Come on!
1-0 pitch. Fouled back. Could be playable. And under it, and for the third out of the inning is Burris. So that's going to do it for the third inning. Rose Group pick up 2 and lead this one by a score of 2-1. You're watching Birdville Hawks softball on Vype Live. Bottom of the third, Royals came back for 2 at the top of the third. Now lead us one by a score of 2-1. Moore and then back to the top of the lineup. Pennington and Baca due up for the Hawks here. The bottom of the third. Two pitch. This is high and outside, so get out of there.
Hey, let's have some fun, kid. Have some fun up there.
And so will be followed by Bailey Pennington. Let's get set for the 1-2 pitch. One on foul straight back. Crowd out here tonight. Airball got her swinging. That's Lee's fourth strikeout of the game. It's going to bring up Bailey Headington. And struck out looking in her first at bat in the first inning. Headington will get on here in the top of the bottom of the third inning. For her strikeout looking. First pitch swung on, drove to left field, Pinto under it, and she makes the catch for the second out of the third inning. Just got under that one. Again, the wind is blowing in from the outfield, so ball will go and get caught up there. Alex Baca stepped in her. Center fielder singled in the first. He's pitched, swung on, went chasing, fouled back. Baca is batting .288 on the year. .354 on base percentage, .710 slugging percentage for Baca. Got 10 RBIs, 2 doubles, and a triple for the Hawks. 0-1 pitch, swung on. Baca down in the count, 0-2. Hawks trailing this one by 1, 2-1 here in the bottom of the third. Baca ready, 0-2. Protecting the play on there. Now it's the screen, so she'll get another shot at that one. Tough pitch there. Looks like it's going out and it catches the corner. So Baca staying alive. She can get on. That's going to bring up Cora Boris. Pitch, foul straight back. You're watching Birdville Hawks softball on Vype Live. Macy leading up for the Royals. She's popped out to second base for his first time up. See what our score here. Top of the fourth. That pitch is hit to center field, back under it, gets it out for the first out of the inning. So let's see if we can get that first out and a quick out at that. That brings up Joycelyn Pinto, the left fielder. She got on by a fielder's choice in the second inning. Pitch 0 for 1 here tonight. That pitch. One swing, did one swing, ended up fouling off for the strike one. Pinto will be followed by Kaylee Valencia, the second baseman for the Royals. Strike two. So Ramsey ahead in the count, 0-2. One down here in the top of the fourth. Pinto, Valencia, and Valencia can get on self, and that ball is flying to Headington, and she makes the catch. And that'll be another quick out here in the top of the fourth. So Valencia popped out to left field in her first at bat. Trying to see if she can stretch out this inning. Hawks trying to shut this one down and have a shutdown inning here. And these pitches grounded to third off the glove of Burris. Tough play for her anyways, off the backhand and off the glove. So Valencia's on with a single. They'll bring up Megan Self. She led off the third inning. Grounding out to Eddington. Self steps in there at 0-1. 2 down for the Hawks here in the top of the fourth. Swung through the first pitch. Another pitch. Quick throw to first. Back in time is Valencia.
Nice try, Matt.
Sorry, I said count is even to Self. If she can get on that, it's going to bring up a miss at heel. Slap bunt, foul ball. Ramsey with the sign she likes, the 1-2 pitch. Now back. We got Valencia on at first base. She reached on with the hard line drive single to Burris. Self down in the count, 1-2. 2 outs here in the fourth. 1-2 pitch. Chops that one foul to the left side. Foul by a few feet. She has to come back and re-back and try to do this one again. pitch now. Chopped clean, foul ball. And the Yankees are self-staying alive here at the fourth. Trying to get on for Mr. Hill. Center who has 2 singles in this inning. That was the 1-2. Down it down. Foul ball off the foot herself. She's going to be out. That's going to do it for the top of the fourth. No runs, 1 hit. We head to the bottom of the fourth. Royals lead this one 2-1. You're watching Birdville Hawks softball on Vype Live.
Check 1, 2, check. So Hawks do for the Hawks right now is Corinne Burris, Maddie Ramsey, and Emma Beecraft, the catcher here in the bottom of the fourth. Hawks trailing by 1, looking to get back on the board. I got the first run of the game of the second inning. Had a brief lead, and then Royals took it back in the top of the third. So looking to square things up and take the lead for the Hawks here. First pitch is swung on, strike 1. So Burris Ramsey Beecraft duo. Burris popped out to center field in the first inning. Oh, 1 pitch in there for a strike. Nice pitch there by Lees. Lees with 4 strikeouts here halfway through the ball game. Set with the 0-2. Foul to the left side. Might get out and falls in foul territory. Still life in the bat of Burris here in the fourth inning. Burris, a .306 hitter for the Hawks. 7 singles, 4 doubles. Does have 6 RBIs. RBI if you're. The 0-2 swung on, went chasing for it on the outside for the 5th strikeout for Lee. So Maddie Ramsey, her counterpart, steps in now. Try to see if she can help herself out here in the 5th or 4th. Teammates getting behind her here. First pitch to Ramsey. Good eye on that one. Lays it go high. Let's go high. She's 0 for 1 tonight. It's a nice game herself so far. Trying to get a little help here. Fastball swung on, fouled straight back. Tad behind on that pitch. So the count runs even at 1. Ramsey would be followed by Emma B. Kraft, the catcher. And that 1-1 pitch is low. Skips to the catcher, McKendrick, and that's 2-1 to count now to Ramsey. Patiently waiting here for her pitch. That pitch caught the corner, and they're strike 2, so count even is up at 2. So Ramsey. I do really work through the calls here, trying to get the perfect inline pitch. That one's fouled straight back over our head. Ramsey's still in there. Count is even at 2 for Ramsey. Jace Lee does take her time up there on the hill. She's set now with the 2-2 pitch. And swung on and missed by Ramsey, and she goes down on strikes. Back strikeouts for J.C. Lees here. So B. Kraft comes up now. 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th. B. Kraft comes in batting from the left side of the plate. Singled and scored in the 2nd. Trying to get some 2-out magic going here for the Hawks. Those squatty batting stance. First pitch swung on, drove to right field. Himself going back under it and makes the catch. And that'll be 3 up, 3 down for the Hawks here in the bottom of the 4th. We'll head to the top of the 5th. 2-1 our score in favor of the Royals. You're watching Birdville Hawks softball on Vype Live. Back here in the top of the fifth inning. 2-1 our score still in favor of the Richland Royals. Hawks had a brief lead in the bottom of the 2nd. So up top of the lineup for the Royals, Alyssa Hill has 2 singles on the night. Reese Davis followed by Landry McKittrick. Hawks trying to get Hill out for the first time this evening here on Kickout Cancer Night for the Birdville Hawks. Get set, the 0-1, swung on, it's going to be punched to left field, foul. Hill batting .340. Impressive on-base percentage of 500. Slugs 400 and 900 on base plus slugging. So you can only get her out half the time. The other half she's going to get on base. The 0-2 pitch. Swung, foul. So Hill trying to stay alive here at the top of the 5th. As Reese Davis waits on deck here. Ramsey ahead of the count 0-2, looking for her first strikeout here of the game. Gets the sign she likes. Wind up. And that's going to be punched over to left field, but foul, just foul. She's about 2 or 3 feet off that foul line from being fair. So the count sits at 0-2. Hill showing why she's a tough out here for the Royals. She singled and scored in the bottom of the 3rd. Scored on the throwing error by first base, and that one is going to be popped to center field, and that's going to fall down for a base hit. So a little chopper over the bag, and in there for her 3rd single of the game is Hill. Going to bring up Reese Davis, the shortstop. She's 0 for 2. She did score after reaching on base after the error by Headington in the 3rd inning. Came around and scored what is the go-ahead run right now. Hill goes for second. Bunt is fouled back. Hill did get thrown out in the 1st inning trying to steal, but looks like that was just to move her over a little. Bunt and run action for the Royals. Racing her now 0-1. She shows bunt. Looks like they're going to try to move Hill over. Bunt is down. And out at first is Davis, but moves the runner over. So Hill now in scoring position with 1 down after the sacrifice bunt by Reese Davis. Landry McKendrick steps in her now. Had a double and popped out in the 1st base, so she's 1 for 2 on the night. Looking to extend the Royals' lead here with Hill on 2nd. That first pitch is high, misses the strike zone. Kendrick's another one of those tough outs, batting .345, .424 on base percentage, 5 singles, 1 home run, 12 RBIs. That pitch is down low. Up with it is B-Craft. Got to be careful with Hill on the base. So McKendrick be followed by Maddie McKay. .0-2 pitch, down low, gets past B-Craft, so Hill will take 3rd base on the wild pitch there. So Hill 60 feet closer now. Trying to stretch out this lead, leading 2-1 right now. 3-0 count to McKendrick, and that pitch misses. So McKendrick's on with the walk. Got runners on first and third now for Maddie McKay. McKay singled in the second and grounded out to second base in the third inning. So Bakery will come on to run for McKendrick, the catcher. McKay steps in. And takes the first pitch, strike one. McKay's batting .448 on the season, has 10 doubles, 2 triples, a home run, and 23 runs knocked in. She is a threat here, batting cleanup for the Royals. Looking to bring in Hughes at third base. Got there after the sacrifice bunt and then advanced to third on a wild pitch. Inside pitch called for a strike. So Ramsey comes back, fires 2 strikes to McCain's ahead in the count, 2-0-2. One down here, looking to get the strikeout. Pitch runner advanced, no contest. That pitch is inside, but picked up by Beecraft. Good job of Beecraft keeping the ball in front of her. Trying to see if she can get McKay to chase there. It's ready for the 1-2 pitch. Down the middle, back up to Ramsey. He's not going to be able to field that one, and he'll score easily. McKay gets her second hit of the game. So Aaliyah Cruz steps in, the first baseman, has a single, popped out to second base. Opportunity here to bring in a run with McKendrick at third base, or excuse me, pinch runner here at third base. Don't have her name on the roster. Takes the first pitch strike, throws down to second. We'll get her at second. Runner comes home to throw, and she's going to be out as well. So a unorthodox double play to end the threat in the fifth. Royals do score one, lead this one by a score of 3-1. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Hawks coming up. Azadua steps in there. Reached on with an error and then got caught stealing in the second inning. Azadua was followed by Taylor and then Baker here in the bottom of the third. Hawks needing a couple of runs here, down 3-1 in the bottom of the fifth inning. Lays off the high one. Valdez is batting 154, 8 singles and 4 doubles. There's going to be 2 doubles. Fouls that one straight back off the net. Count runs even for her. All I do is it. Second pitch is in there for a strike. So she goes down in the count, 1-2, as Sydney Taylor waits on deck. Hawks needing a couple of runs here to tie this one up. As we head to the later half of the game. Lee, 1-2 pitch, lays off of it. He's been doing a good job getting him changed. She has 5 strikeouts, 6 strikeouts here. She had 2 strikeouts the last inning and a pair in the second. Set with the 2-2. Swung early, fouled to the left side. Took a little something off the pitch and just got a little ahead of it. Bazadua staying alive here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Trying to get on for Sydney Taylor. See if they can get a little late rally going here. That ball is popped deep to Pinto. Pinto is back for it. Can't find it, drops it. And Bazadua will stand up at second after the error by Pinto. I don't think she was able to see it right off the bat, and by the time she picked it up, it's a little too late. Just hit her on the glove and fell to the ground. So, good break here for the Hawks with a lead-off E7. That's going to bring up Sydney Taylor. She was a strikeout victim in the second. Chance here with a runner in scoring position. That first pitch down the middle swung on. She took a little something off that one. City couldn't catch up to it. So she goes down in the count 0-1. Hawks needing to get a few runs here to keep up with the pace of the Royals. Royals had 2 in the 3rd and 1 in the 5th. And the 0-1 pitch down the pipe for strike 2. Lee toes her over, head 0-2, and good eye with that one on Taylor, laying off that 0-2 pitch. Came back with it. She had her swinging on that one in their first pitch. Did a good job laying off of that one. Comes set, wind up, fouled straight back. Just got under that one, a little rising fastball action. Just couldn't catch up. So the count stays 1-2. That pitch misses. So even in the count now, 2-2. Almost seems like every pitch that Lee throws, she likes to look over, get a pitch, then looks down at the wristband, make sure it's the right situation, right pitch she wants to throw. And she comes set with the 2-2. And that one, off speed. Taylor's able to catch up to it, fouls it off, stays alive on this count. So good job by Taylor here, battling this count. Working these, making sure she gets a good one here. Baker waiting on deck. No outs here. That's going to bring up Haley and Zolom in the hole. Back set for the 2-2 pitch again. Inside, swung on and missed. So Taylor goes down on a strike for the second time tonight. And Mackenzie Baker, first baseman, she also was a victim of the strikeout in the second inning. So the first baseman, Mackenzie Baker now. Chance here with Azadulo at second. Can't catch up to that pitch. Oh, 1 pitch, swung through. 0-2. So 1 down. Azadul on second. Cherie Stone after the left fielder Pinto couldn't field the ball. It was hit to her. And this one's popped up. Cruz under it. Makes the catch for the second out. So Kelly Anzalone steps in there now. We're going to have a pinch hitter here. Looks like they're going to bring in Victoria Cano to hit for Anzalone. So Victoria Cano steps in there for Anzalone. So Cano going to see if she can try to bring in Bazaldua or at least get her closer to scoring position. Hawks have been on a scoring drought since the 1 run they put up in the second inning, trailing this one by 2, 3-1 here. So Cano doesn't have much stats. She is 0 for 2 with 1 strikeout here. Stats out. She gets her first swing. That's going to drive in a run for her first hit. So Cano is on with a single to the gap, and that's going to drive in Bazaldua. And the Hawks are now down by 1 here, 3-2. After the pinch hit single by Cano, that's going to bring up the top of the lineup now, Bailey Headington. Headington comes in here now. She's 0 for 2 for the game. She has a strikeout looking in the first and popped out to left field in the third inning. Trying to keep this 2-out rally alive for the Hawks. Down by 1 now, 3-2 here, bottom of the 5th inning. Again, the pitch is fouled back. So Lee finally got the pitch her coach likes. 0-1 pitch. Inside, popped up. It's going to be a tough one coming in, isn't it? Pinto under it and makes the catch. So 1 run for the Hawks here at the bottom of the 5th. Head into the lead, down 3-2. We head to the top of the 6th. You're watching Hawks softball on Vype Live. We head to the top of the 6th now. Leah Cruz stepping back in there after the double cut, stealing into the threat in the top of the 5th. Cruz gets a fresh slate, but no runners in scoring position. Her first pitch is swinging. That's going to be a tough one down the left field line, and that's going to fall in for a hit. She's going to look for 2, but stays at first. It's kind of a no man's land there and falls between Headington and Moore for a single. It's Cruz's second single of the game here in the 6th inning. It's going to bring up the pitcher, Jace Lee. 0 for 2, 2 pop-outs. Should be followed by Joycelyn Pinto, the left fielder.
Get in there now. Playing around.
She takes her time at the plate, takes her time on the hill. And that first pitch is down low, ball 1. Gets away from B-ground, but she's able to pick it back up. Ramsey ready. 1-0 pitch. Comes inside, quick throw over to first base. Gets away from first baseman, but nobody's moving, so no harm, no foul. Counts now 2-0 to Lee. Ramsey with the 2-0. Down the pipe for strike 1. Trying to find her spot here. Pinto due up for the Royals, followed by Kaylee Valencia, the second baseman. Comes out with the 2-1. That's going to be down low and in. Quick snap throw over the first base. Not in time. Cruz back in there. Call time for a conference. Not kind of sure what they're talking about.
Definitely an out.
Official umpire review is called safe at first. J.C. Lee back in there, heading the count 3-1. Cruz runner at first base, no outs here. Top 6, grounded over to Valles. Looks over for 2, and hits it over to first for the second out. 4-6-3 double play for the Lady Hawks here. So base is clear, 2 down now. As Joycelyn Pinto, the left fielder, steps in. Led to the second run for Birdville in the last inning after the mishap on the pop fly. So he drives out one to third base, but Burris makes a nice snag, and that's going to do it for the Royals in the 6th inning. We head to the bottom of the 6th. You're watching Hawks softball on Vype Live.
As we continue our focus tonight on cancer awareness, we would like to honor cancer survivors. If you are a cancer survivor, don't be shy. Please stand for us and let us recognize you. We would like to encourage you to keep fighting. Cancer survivors, please stand so we may focus our attention to you. Thank you. for your Lady Hawks is center field number 3, Alex Baca.
So we head to the bottom of the 6th. And the run card up, Alex Baca leading off here for the Hawks, followed by Burris and Ramsey. Burris had a nice snag there in the 6th inning. And that pitch misses high for ball 1.
Stay where you're at. Here we go, Baca.
Baca singled in the singled in the 1st. Got out in the 3rd, 2 for 1 tonight. Trying to reach on here so the Hawks can climb back into this one. Down 3-2. Playing with their last 6 outs here, and I have one fouled back. So Baca back in there now. Even in the count. Lee's ready for the 1-1. That's fouled straight back over my head. Count now 1-2 to Baca. We're all set now. 1-2 to count to Baca. And a little off-speed changeup pitch. Nice pitch there by Lee for her 7th. Get my math right here. 8th strikeout of the game. So 1 down now. Burris, the third baseman in there. 0 for 2. See if she can get a little rally going here. Drives that one deep to left field. Back goes Pinto, tracking it down. Can't come up with it again. And Burris will be in there, safe at 2nd. Just one that goes off the glove again. Pinto having some struggles out there in left field. That's going to bring up Maddie Ramsey. Has a chance here to help herself out again. 3-2 our score. Trying to call a count there. So Maddie Ramsey comes in. 0 for 2, 1 strikeout. Burris at 3rd. Should be the tying run here for the Hawks. Hawks showing life that they could be figuring out. Lee here in the bottom of the 6th. 1 down. Ramsey heading the count 1-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That's going to go outside. Burris taking big leads out there at 2nd, trying to draw a throw or an errant pickoff attempt. See if she can get it even closer here. Lee set 2-0 inside, but fouled off. Just kind of rose up and caught the bat of Ramsey. Lee comes set 2-1 inside, swung to the first base side, but foul. Would have got Burris over to third base. So she'll step back in there and do it again. Burris even in the count 2-2. Pitch high. Took something off of that. Burris wasn't biting. So she runs the count full. Emma Beecraft is on deck for the Lady Hawks. Trying to tie this one up here at 3. Had a brief lead in the bottom of the second. And the full count pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. So Ramsey goes down on strikes. As Beecraft steps in there. She's 1 for 2 tonight. Had a single in the second inning. Came around to score the first run of the game for the Hawks. So a chance here for Beecraft to tie this game up or extend the rally here for the Hawks. Lee's pitch is outside, misses. Burris at second. She reached on after the fielding error by Pinto. Tracked it down, deep drive, but just couldn't come up with the ball. Beecraft trying to make her pay. Swung, fouled straight back, just got under that one. The 1-1 count here to Beecraft. She can get on, that'll bring up Basaladua. Pops that one up. Valencia under it and makes the catch for the third out here in the bottom of the 6th. So no runs, 1 hit. We head to the top of the 7th. 3-2 our score. You're watching Hawks softball on Flow Sports Vype Live.
Top of the 7th inning, leading off for the Richland Royals, number 1, Kylie Valencia.
Kylie Valencia steps in there, 1 for 2, singled in the 4th and popped out to left field in the 2nd. Royals ahead of this one 3-2, trying to stretch out their lead. Burvis had a couple of opportunities here in the last couple of innings as Ramsey's first pitch misses for ball 1. Ramsey could use a 3-up, 3-down type of inning here. Get the bats back up there, and that pitch misses inside. Ramsey gets the pitch he likes. Comes up with the 2-0 pitch inside again. That one's going to get caught a strike on the inside corner. Two-one pitch to Valencia. And the ball catches the corner again. The strike 2.
Nice pitch, man.
Valencia, Self, and Hill do up for the Royals in the top of the 7th inning. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Throw down to first. Gets her at first. So Ramsey with her first strikeout. And 1 down here, top 7th. Analyze Self, the right fielder for the Royals. Better known as Melee Self. Self 0 for 2. 2 ground outs in the 4th and the 5th inning. Excuse me, 3rd and the 4th inning. Trying to get her first hit of the night. So chop swing down to Burris, over to Baker. And that'll be the 2nd out. So the challenge here will be Alyssa Hill. 3 for 3, 3 singles, 2 runs scored. Only time they got Hill out was a caught stealing in the 1st inning. So Hill's been proven a challenging out here for the Hawks tonight. She comes up with 2 down. Her team up by 1. Ramsey looking for a 3 up, 3 down variety inning so she can get her bats back up there and try to get back and tie this game up or take the lead as Hill takes strike 1. And that 1-0-1 pitch misses on the outside, ball 1. Hill is a tough out overall. She does get on base, if not half the time here. The 1-1 pitch. That one's going to catch the corner for strike 2. Ramsey ahead of the count now, 1-2. Like for that 3rd strike here. This is the pitch she likes, the 1-2 pitch. And that's chip fouled back. So the count stays 1-2 to Hill. She can get on. That'll bring up Reese Davis, the shortstop for the Royals. One-two pitch, ground back to the pitcher. Over to Baker at first, and that's going to do it for the 3rd inning. 3 up, 3 down, and the Hawks coming up to their last 3 outs to tie this game up. We head to the bottom of the 7th. Our score 3-2 in favor of the Royals. You're watching Lady Hawks Softball on Vype Live. Balzadua is going to lead it off for the Hawks here. Looking down at their last 3 outs, trying to tie it up and possibly walk away with the win here tonight. Down by 1, 3-2, bottom of the 7th. It's going to be Balzadua, Taylor, and Baker for the Hawks. Balzadua reached on base, got to second after the error by Pinto. Scored the 2nd run in the 5th inning. And she also reached on another error in the 2nd inning. So finding ways to get on base here. Any way they come. 1-0 pitch, swung, foul back. Count evens at 1.
Morgan.
JC trying to keep that from happening. She has 9 strikeouts in the game. That one's inside. Just misses. Half the crowd agrees, half the crowd doesn't. Count walks up to 2-1. Starting to chill off here tonight. 2-1 pitch. Tips it, fouls it straight back. Counts even now at 2. So 2-2 pitch, expected an off speed here. Rising fastball gets her swinging for the first out of the 7th inning. Strikeout number 10 for Lee. It's going to bring up Sydney Taylor. He has 2 of those 10 strikeouts. Struck out in the 2nd and in the 5th. Taylor trying to get on base here. Will be followed by Mackenzie Baker. Lee's had success with that rising fastball. Pitches look so hittable, and the closer it gets, the higher it gets, the harder it gets to hit. Swung on for strike 2. So Taylor in the 0-2. 1 down here in the bottom of the 7th. Nobody on base. And that one's fouled back, so Taylor stays alive in the count. Oh-2 pitch, swung on, fouled back. That's going to meet the stands. So Taylor is staying alive. Down on the count, 0-2. He's been doing a good job, especially when she's ahead in the count, kind of toying with the corners and coming back with that rising fastball that just. It's like a big giant plate when it's coming to you. Just can't catch up to it. That 0-2 pitch goes with the high fastball. Taylor pops it to Pinto, who's been struggling with the field lately. Makes the catch though. But that'll be the 2nd out here for the Hawks, down to their last out now, and the hitter of Mackenzie Baker. So we're going to have a pinch hitter here. Looks like it's going to be Valerie Bridges is going to be stepping up for. So So Bridges steps in to hit for Baker, who was 0 for 2 on the night. So Bridges will step in there. She's batting 125, has a single, triple, and 3 RBIs for the Lady Hawks. See if she gets some pinch hitting luck like Cano did in the 5th inning. Got a pitch hit single. Lays off that one. That's high for ball 1. If Cano can, excuse me, if Bridges can get on that, it's going to bring up Victoria Cano. Cano had the RBI single in the 5th inning. And that pitch lays off of it again. That one's going to be missing the zone high. Tough pitch to lay off there. Bridges ahead of the count, 2-0. Lee set, 2-0 pitch, shows a bunt, tips it, strike 1 on the call. Two and 1 the count now. Hawks down by 1, 3-2 here. Down to their last out here. Lee set, 2-1 pitch. That's going to cast the strike zone. So now down to their last strike, 2-2 the count to Bridges. Again, if she can get on, that's going to bring up Victoria Cano. Board little with 2s, 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 down here, bottom of the 7th. 3-2 our score. The 2-2 pitch swung on miss, and that's going to do it. As the Richland Royals are going to come away victorious in this one, 3-2. Good hard-fought game by the Lady Hawks. Took a lead in the 2nd. Led that one 1-0, and the Royals took the lead in his 3rd inning and didn't look back from there. As they come away with a 3-2 victory. Jace Lee had 11 strikeouts on the night for the Royals. Hawks led by Beecraft, had a single and scored a run, and Babazu had a reached on base twice by error and scored a run. That's going to drop Birdville down to 6-14-1 for the year, and Richland will be 16-7-1. Thank everybody who was tagging along watching this one with us. You've been watching Lady Hawks softball on Vype Live. Thank you and have a good night.
You just gotta buy the whole ball. I think we bought 2.
You gotta buy the whole thing.